Hi world, I can't believe this is working. I am streaming video from my new apartment in Japan. So I'll just give you guys a quick tour of my new home. Start with the television over here. I have no idea what I'm watching right now. These monkeys look like they're trying to get fruit out of a block of ice in vain. Turn the computer a little more and you can see my living room a little bit. This apartment's very nice because it has 3 tatami rooms, which have the traditional woven grass flooring and paper sliding doors. Very oriental. You can see the doors are really old and kind of turning yellow and the paper's peeling off, so I've been in the process of replacing them with new paper. When I came here, they were all a bit like this, and I'm making them all pretty and new like this. I just bought some of this contact paper, like wallpaper, from the DIY store, and it's pretty easy to cut it and put it up on the doors. I do have a balcony, which is very nice. You can see that over here. And we're overlooking a lovely rice field. Over there in the corner you can see a community garden that my apartment overlooks. Let's go outside. Check it out. There we go. Here we are. Outside. Out in the background there's some beautiful mountains you can see. Very nice view. And all of this green stuff is rice fields. Maybe, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on the computer camera, but out there in the distance is Le Paradise Hotel. Why is there a hotel in the middle of rice fields? That would be because it's a love hotel where you can stay for 6 hours for $35. You can make of that what you will. Over here we have my laundry hanging up to dry. I do have an air conditioner, which is very nice. A lot of apartments in Japan do not have central heating or AC, but it really comes in handy this time of year, especially in southern Japan. So yeah, this is where I live. Down past the rice fields a bit further, it's actually more of a town than I was anticipating. It's not all fields and mountains. There's actually a few larger stores, like a few department-like stores, an electronics store, a DIY store that I mentioned. There's quite a few good restaurants around here too, so it's not all that bad. I am the only foreigner living in this town right now, so it's been pretty difficult to accomplish anything. I haven't really been able to do anything like set up a phone or internet or even think about buying a car, which I do want to get around. Partly because I'm still waiting on my alien registration card, but also the supervisor, another Japanese teacher who's in charge of helping me get everything set up. Well, she doesn't speak a lot of English, for one, but she speaks enough to have mentioned that she's struggling with severe depression, and she seems to barely be able to handle her own work, and so she can't do a lot to help me at the moment, but, you know, I'll get all of this stuff figured out in time. So, go back into the house. Let's go this way. And this is my kind of extra room at the moment. The Board of Education is considering letting me move to a different Jutaku that's closer to Fukuoka City. which would be really cool because I'd be closer to the big city. I'd also be living in the same building as a lot of other Jet people who I met on Friday. That would be really cool because I'd have access to a lot more resources and my supervisor wouldn't be so burdened, I think. But, you know, if I do stay here, this room may become an office or a painting studio of some kind. You can see one new door and one old paper door, closet space up there. Lots of stuff left for me by my predecessor that, you know, a lot of it is useful, like cleaning supplies and bug killing stuff, but a lot of it I'm going to have to try to get rid of. And I don't really know how to throw anything away yet. It's very complicated in Japan to dispose of garbage. You can see this poster kind of outlining that process. But of course, I'm only just starting to study Japanese, and I can't read any of it. So, moving on through this door. Through this door is my kitchen. It came pretty stocked, which is nice. I've got a microwave, some storage, refrigerator. Did my first trip to the grocery store, found some Frosted Flakes, I brought some coffee from home. I do have a coffee machine. Some vegetable that looked interesting. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like it goes well on rice and tofu and stuff. I think it's fish flakes. I'll try that out soon, maybe tonight. Let's see, in my fridge, got some eggs, some Georgia coffee, very good. Some tiny bell peppers. I thought they were really cute, but they don't taste that good. My milk and various other things. I'm gonna try to cook this fish tonight. See how that goes. Ginger, etc. Let's see. I got my rice cooker, my notebook, and over here we have a sink. Pretty straightforward. It has a gas heater, which you have to turn on and crank to get hot water, which is pretty cool. And then in Japan, the standard thing is like this kind of camp stove. It's just a two-burner stove that is plugged directly into the gas supply. And no oven, if you look down there. Ovens aren't really used so much in Japan. Instead, I have this kind of toaster oven, which is atypical in and of itself, but I can use that to cook, you know, to bake small things. Another access to the porch out this way. My jet calendar, Rubik's Cube from home. And go back into the living room real quick. And you can see my bedroom through this way. Very nice. My predecessor left me a bed, a really big, nice bed, which is also unusual. Most Japanese apartments, you'd sleep on the floor on a mat. And I have a dresser, a bookshelf, lots of storage, which is good. But as you can see, I want to really replace all of these paper doors. They're not in good shape. And another view out of my bedroom window. You can see other houses, and there's a parking lot down there, and there's just mountains like everywhere. So, yeah. I may not be staying here for too long, but this is where I am for the moment. Goodbye.